Hi, my name is Mirna Miroff, and I'm with the South Florida Chamber Ensemble. Today's program is called iLUMA Issun Boshi. iLUMA, Intergenerational Literacy Using Music and Art, is our longest running program, and it's designed to help improve memory, listening, and reading comprehension skills. What we'll do in each iLUMA segment is read you a story from somewhere around the world. You'll have a storyboard to color in based on the narration that we read. And you'll be able to color to live music from the story. Today's story, Issun Boshi, comes from Japan. Japan means land of the rising sun because it's one of the most eastern locations on the globe. So the sun rises there before it does here in the United States. Let me tell you a little bit else about Japan. They like to eat a lot of fish and rice. And their traditional dress for the woman is a kimono, as I'm wearing today. The men also wear kimono, especially the samurai. And our story today, Issun Boshi, means inch-high samurai. So the samurai outfit is a longer black kimono. And the samurai were a group of noblemen who worked for the shogun, who ruled over Japan for over 700 years. Their mission was to protect the weak. So unlike the ninja, they were not stealthy. And they would only attack when being attacked or to stop someone else from being attacked. I'm also going to teach you how to say yes and no in Japanese. The word for yes in Japanese is hi, just like we greet each other here in the United States, but it means yes in Japanese. And the word for no is no in almost every language, but not Japanese. In Japanese, the word for no is lia. So please practice your Japanese. Hi for yes and lia for no. So here's how iLUMA works. You will receive a storyboard in 6 panels. And for each illustration, you're going to listen to the narration, and you're listening for keywords that are colors, shapes, and feelings. The colors for today's story are black, brown, yellow, red, and purple. And after the narration, you'll color in your storyboard, either on paper or electronically, using those colors, while you listen to music from the story. And today's music is traditional Japanese music. Some of it you may recognize. So if we're ready to get started, go ahead and locate your first panel. It should look like a building. Once upon a time, there lived an old couple. Having no children but desiring one very much, they went to the red pagoda with a 3-paneled brown door and prayed, "Please, please let us have a child, no matter how small." So the next image you're going to see is Japan on the map, and then you'll hear some music, and you can go ahead and color panel number 1. And now we're on to panel number 2, which is the image of Issun Boshi. Eventually they had a son, but small indeed was the child, no larger than a grown man's fingertip. The couple raised the child tenderly, and though he became a bright and well-respected young man, he grew not an inch. As a result, he became known as Issun Boshi, Issun meaning 1 inch, and Boshi meaning boy. He told his parents he wanted to seek his fortune in the city, so they sent him off with a sword made of a sewing needle, a sheath made of straw, a boat made from a rice bowl, with chopsticks for the oars. He put on his black samurai clothes and his black samurai helmet with yellow horns, set his boat in the water, and paddled for days until he reached the town. Go ahead and color panel number 2. Now we're on to panel number 3, which is the flag of Japan. And the music that we'll play after will be the national anthem of Japan, Kimigayo. Issun Boshi walked to the prince's mansion. At the gate he announced himself, but he was so tiny the guard didn't even hear him. Finally he was taken to the prince, who hired him on the spot. Everyone came to love the intelligent, charming Issun Boshi, but none more than the prince's daughter. He became her personal attendant, following her around with a Japanese flag that is a white rectangle with a red circle in the middle. Please color in your Japanese flag. And now for panel number 4. One afternoon, the princess went to Kayumizu Temple. Suddenly an oni, a Japanese ogre, jumped onto the road. Issun Boshi threw himself upon the attacker, but the oni swallowed him up in one gulp. In retort, Boshi stabbed at the insides of the oni's stomach. The oni threw him up. Defeated, the yellow oni with the red hair fled, dropping his magic bansho. Go ahead and color panel number 4. panel number 5. The princess picked up the magic bancho and said, "If you ring this, anything you ask for will be yours." Issun Boshi replied, "I want neither money nor fish. All I want is to become full-sized." The princess rang the yellow bancho with the brown handle. Go ahead and color panel number 5. So are we ready to find out how our story ends? I hope everybody said hi. Here's panel number 6. In an instant, Issun Boshi became a full-grown, handsome warrior. The princess, wearing a white kimono with purple flowers, smiled at him. He married the princess, and they lived happily ever after. Please color panel number 6. I wanted an opportunity to introduce you to a traditional Japanese instrument. This is the bancho. It's a temple bell that you will typically find inside of a Japanese temple known as a pagoda. What you do is think about a wish and then ring the bell, and it sends your wish to the spirits. So everyone out there, think very hard about what you really, really want. Keep that thought inside your head. Keep thinking about it. And I'm going to ring the bell to send your wish to the spirits. Good luck with those wishes, and let me know how it turns out. Thank you all so much for attending iLUMA Issun Boshi. Arigatou gozaimasu.